Greg Rutherford's net worth revealed after the Olympic long jumper announces retirement. Greg Rutherford announced his retirement from athletics and decision to switch to track cycling after a problem with his left ankle resulted in the Olympic long jumper being in persistent pain. The gold medalist, who will retire at the end of the season because of his injuries, has also won World, European and Commonwealth Games long jump titles, but has barely competed over the past 18 months. The Milton Keynes athlete's finest hour came on what has been dubbed Super Saturday at the London 2012 Games, when he was one of 6 Britons to win gold on a day that has gone down as one of the greatest in sporting history. However, he may pursue a third straight European crown in Berlin in August 2018, hoping to finish with some roaring crowds. But what is Greg Rutherford's net worth? Born Gregory James Rutherford on November 17, 1986, he grew up in Bletchley, Milton Keynes and played a number of sports at a young age. After trials for Aston Villa at the age of 14, he decided to pursue a career in athletics. Greg went on to be the youngest ever winner of the long jump at the AAA Championships in 2005 at the age of 18 and won the European Junior Championships in the same year, setting the junior record of 8.14 meters. He then represented England at the 2006 Commonwealth Games and finished in 8th place before winning the AAA Championships again and won silver at the European Athletics Championships. After reaching the Olympic qualifying distance he went on to set records. In 2012, Rutherford became the second Briton to win the gold medal for the long jump after Lynn Davis. He was then featured on a Royal Mail postage stamp and 2 post boxes in Milton Keynes were painted gold. He also received a Member of the British Empire (MBE) medal from the Queen during an investiture ceremony at Buckingham Palace in London in 2013. 2 years later, he trialled for bobsleigh and skeleton with the aim of competing in the 2018 Winter Olympics before winning at the Commonwealth Games and European Championships that same year. In 2016, he won bronze at the Olympics. Known as Britain's most successful long jumper, Greg Rutherford became the first to hold all available outdoor titles: National, Continental, Commonwealth, Diamond League, World and Olympic, in 2015. He is the country's record holder in the sport with 8.51 meters after jumping this distance at the Olympic Training Center in San Diego, California. On Super Saturday at the London 2012 Olympics, Rutherford took home the gold medal on the most successful day for Britain at the Games in 104 games. Greg Rutherford announced his retirement in June 2018 and will stop competing at the end of the season because of persistent injuries. The Olympic gold medalist, who has barely featured over the past 18 months because of his left ankle, admitted that his pain is at the root of his decision. However, he may participate and aim for a third straight European crown in Berlin in August if he is up to it, marking his last summer on the athletics circuit. Greg announced his retirement on Instagram and said, "I'm incredibly proud of my career. It only feels like yesterday I was winning my first major medal, but now 12 years on, I sit here as the greatest long jumper Great Britain has ever had, one of the most successful in European history and someone ready to hang the spikes up for good." Speaking to The Guardian, Rutherford said, "If you had told me 10 years ago I would be a 5-time major winner, I would have bitten your hand off. I am very content with everything I have achieved. It's the right time to move on." Although he was not a victim of the Strictly curse during his participation in the 2016 series, Greg Rutherford's time on the television program was not without its drama. Reports revealed that he had a total meltdown after the judges criticized his rumba and the sportsman was left fuming. Strictly judge Craig Revelhorwood awarded Greg and his partner Natalie Lowe a meager 4 points out of 10, and Greg allegedly raged about being treated in an unfair way and had to be calmed down by 4 people. Viewers also took to Twitter and said that his son Milo looked like a girl because of the clothes that he was wearing when he visited his father during a dance training session. Susie Variel responded on her blog and said, "I know a top knot for a little boy is still a bit iffy and am, of course, well aware it makes my cherub-faced son resemble a girl. I'm not a total moron and I do have the ability to see. I don't think boys should stick to blue, black, trucks, robots, footballs and monsters. Of course, we love all that stuff, but so will any future daughter of ours, if we happen to have one. Milo does wear blue, he just didn't happen to today. Susie Varial told Female, people should just focus on the joy of that moment, when Milo and Rutherford danced in the VT, not what the toddler was wearing. Girls don't have to wear pink and boys don't have to wear blue. Long hair on boys is trendy at the moment. The author added, parents with children who want to make their own clothing choices can offer them limited options and let their children decide what to wear as long as it's practical. Who cares if it's green or purple? Greg Rutherford is 6 feet 2 1/2, 190 centimeters, according to Celeb Heights. Those who follow Susie Varial on Instagram will know about her daily struggles looking after their 2 sons, Milo and Rex, but the couple are in no rush to get married after revealing that they do not want a lifetime of misery and sex. Speaking to her followers, she read through comments on an online article about her and spoke openly about how she had sex with 2 England rugby players. One was retired. What can I say, I like sportsmen. Susie added, yet, Greg thought I was a virgin until I met him. Big surprise, woman has sex and has a type. Big thighs. Susie and Greg met in 2012 and exchanged messages for 2 months before going on a bowling date. The couple now live in Aspley Guys near Milton Keynes. A definite member of the gold medal rich list, Greg Rutherford's net worth has accumulated to approximately £3.7 million.